I want to bring in, as promised, the CEO of Generac. Let me remind everyone, Generac sells those very nice, fancy generators. They often do very well during storms. Aaron Jagdfeld is the Generac CEO, and he joins us now on the phone. You pray for these storms, don't you?
Well, obviously, we pray for people to be safe during these storms, but power does go out, and we want to make sure that we've got inventory in those markets where they're impacted. So we're there to help.
Now, you've been on this program for several years. We often bring you on when there's a storm of some kind. I take it that your business has expanded quite dramatically, shall we say, in the last 3, 4, 5 years?
You know, over the last 20 years, Stuart, the power grid has been really kind of a mess. And if you look at the American Society of Civil Engineers issues an annual report card, and that report card just graded the infrastructure of the U.S. at a D+. And obviously, energy and power and distribution are important parts of that infrastructure. And with that kind of grading, what you've seen there is really a degradation of quality in power, and you see people suffering a lot more outages. So our business has grown in the last decade.
So it's not so much the extreme weather, the storms. It's the way the grid is kind of been run down. You step in with that problem.
Exactly. You know, one of the interesting things when you step back and you say, okay, why has this problem happened in the last 2 or 3 decades? Deregulation, which has played an important part in keeping utility rates low for ratepayers like businesses and homeowners, that's been great for us. But unfortunately, the flip side of that is it dampened the long-term investment needed in power generation and transmission and distribution, and that correlates directly to poorer power quality.
Okay, we got you. Aaron Jagdfeld, thanks very much for joining us from Generac. We appreciate you being with us, as always. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Stuart.